Vietnam. What if I told you there's a country where you can sip the world's best coffee for less than $1, stroll along beaches recognized by UNESCO, enjoy over 500 unique dishes, and live comfortably for a fraction of what you'd spend in New York or London? A place where ancient traditions meet modern energy, where the people are known not just for their beauty, but for resilience, warmth, and a vibrant culture that turns every street corner into a story. Welcome to Vietnam, a nation shaped like a silk ribbon, but with a spirit stronger than steel. It's ranked among the best cuisines in the world, home to some of Asia's most beautiful women, and considered one of the most livable countries on the planet. Yet, beyond the headlines and tourist brochures, Vietnam hides secrets that only those who truly explore will ever understand. How does a country with such breathtaking landscapes, rich history, and irresistible lifestyle remain one of the world's best-kept secrets for travelers, retirees, and dreamers alike? Is it really possible to live in paradise without the price tag? You've heard about famous destinations, but Vietnam isn't just a place to visit. It's a place to experience, to savor, and perhaps to never leave. But what they didn't see coming was this: the S-shaped land where nature dances with history. Gracefully curving like a silk ribbon on the world map, Vietnam stretches along the eastern edge of the Indo-Chinese peninsula, a land where geography isn't just a feature, it's destiny. Bordering China to the north, Laos and Cambodia to the west, and opening wide to the vast Pacific Ocean, Vietnam stands as a golden gateway between continents, a silent bridge connecting the Indian Ocean to the Pacific's endless horizons. But what truly sets this country apart isn't just its strategic location. It's the way nature has sculpted every curve, every coastline, every hidden wonder. With a coastline stretching over 260 kilometers, Vietnam embraces some of the world's most breathtaking seascapes. Here lies Ha Long Bay, where thousands of limestone islands rise like ancient sentinels from emerald waters, a place so otherworldly that UNESCO declared it a natural wonder. Further south, beaches like Mai Kea shimmer under the tropical sun, once named by Forbes as among the most beautiful on Earth. And beneath the surface of this coastal paradise, vibrant coral reefs weave a living tapestry few travelers ever truly explore. But Vietnam is more than just a shoreline dream. It's a land of contrasts, where towering mountains guard lush valleys, and where the earth itself hides secrets like Sun Dong Cave, the largest cave in the world, concealing an ancient forest beneath layers of stone. In the north, winter whispers through misty hills, painting a picture of 4 distinct seasons. While in the south, life pulses endlessly under the rhythm of sun and rain, untouched by the chill of colder months. Few countries offer such diversity within such a slender shape. At points, Vietnam narrows to just 50 kilometers wide, as if nature herself was testing how much beauty could fit in such a fragile stretch of land. But this isn't just geography. It's a living canvas where history, culture, and nature converge, creating a place that feels both timeless and ever-changing. And while the landscapes captivate the eye, what truly brings Vietnam to life is something far deeper: the spirit of its people and the stories whispered through every festival, every street corner, and every steaming bowl of soup. Where 54 cultures weave one timeless story. Beneath Vietnam's stunning landscapes lies something even more extraordinary: a living tapestry of 54 ethnic groups, each carrying centuries of tradition, language, and legend. For over 4,000 years, this slender land has been more than a country. It has been a crossroads of civilizations, where mountain tribes, river communities, and coastal settlers shaped a heritage as rich and layered as the terraced fields of the north. Here, every region speaks not just in words, but in rhythms of ancient songs, vibrant dances, and festivals that light up the calendar year. In the highlands, the haunting melodies of bamboo flutes echo through misty mornings, while in the lowlands, colorful lanterns drift across rivers during moonlit celebrations. The Vietnamese language itself is a puzzle few outsiders master, a tonal symphony where a single syllable can hold 6 different meanings, depending on the rise and fall of your voice. It's a language that doesn't just communicate, it sings, carrying with it layers of respect, family ties, and social harmony. But within these beautiful complexities lie customs that surprise even the most seasoned travelers. Among the Hmong people, for instance, ancient marriage traditions still spark curiosity and sometimes fear in visitors who stumble upon ceremonies where age-old rituals blur the lines between folklore and reality. It's in these moments that you realize Vietnam isn't just a place you see. It's a place you feel, where every corner holds a story, every handshake carries history, and every festival reminds you that time here doesn't erase the past, it celebrates it. And while the world rushes forward, Vietnam continues to dance to a rhythm uniquely its own, balancing modern ambition with the wisdom of generations long gone. But amidst this deep-rooted culture, there's something else brewing in every alleyway and sidewalk. A daily ritual that defines life here, uniting strangers and friends alike over a simple, yet sacred cup. Because in Vietnam, coffee isn't just a drink. It's a doorway into the heart of the nation, where coffee isn't just a drink. It's a way of life, asterisk, asterisk, asterisk. In most countries, coffee is a morning habit, a quick fix before the day begins. But in Vietnam, coffee is something else entirely. Here, it's a ritual, a pause in time, a daily ceremony where life slows down, stories are shared, and the world feels just a little sweeter or stronger, depending on how you take it. Walk down any street in Hanoi or Saigon, and you won't find sleek cafes hidden behind glass walls. Instead, you'll see clusters of tiny plastic chairs lining sidewalks, where strangers sit elbow to elbow, sipping dark, rich brews that could rival the finest roasts in Paris or Rome. But Vietnamese coffee isn't about imitation, it's about innovation. In the north, they'll serve you a cup crowned with silky egg yolk, turning coffee into a dessert-like indulgence. In the south, it's all about iced milk coffee, sweetened iced coffee strong enough to fuel conversations that last for hours beneath the tropical sun. And then there's the legendary Weasel coffee, a brew so rare and curious that coffee lovers around the world whisper about its unique flavor, born from a process as strange as it is fascinating. But beyond the flavors and brewing methods, Vietnamese coffee culture offers something far richer. It offers connection. This is where business deals are made without boardrooms, where old friends reunite without formal invitations, where a single cup becomes a bridge between generations, between locals and wandering travelers. In Vietnam, coffee isn't just consumed, it's experienced. It's the heartbeat of daily life, pulsing through bustling cities and quiet villages alike. And while the world may know Vietnam for its landscapes or history, those who truly understand this country know that its soul can be found at a humble sidewalk cafe, where time drifts as slowly as the last drop in your glass. But if coffee fuels the spirit, then food feeds the heart. In Vietnam, street food culture is nothing short of a culinary wonderland, waiting just around the corner, where sidewalks turn into the world's greatest kitchen. In Vietnam, the streets don't just lead you from one place to another. They invite you to stay, to sit, and to taste a world where every corner is alive with sizzling pans, fragrant broths, and the irresistible call of street food. Forget fancy restaurants or five-star dining rooms. Here, the most unforgettable meals are served on tiny plastic stools under the open sky, where the sidewalk becomes a stage for culinary artistry passed down through generations. Start your morning in Hanoi, and the air will greet you with the delicate aroma of asterisk asterisk pho, asterisk asterisk, a bowl of steaming broth, tender noodles, and fragrant herbs that many call the best soup on earth. But asterisk asterisk pho, asterisk asterisk is just the beginning. Turn a corner, and you'll find bun cha grilling over open flames, the smoky sweetness drawing in hungry locals. Move further, and the scent of sticky rice, crispy spring rolls, or freshly steamed asterisk asterisk rice rolls, asterisk asterisk fills the air. And then there's the undisputed king of Vietnamese street food, the humble yet legendary bread, a crispy baguette, a remnant of French colonial influence, transformed by Vietnamese ingenuity into a handheld masterpiece. Stuffed with grilled meats, pickled vegetables, fresh herbs, and a secret sauce unique to every vendor, one bite of bread is enough to rewrite everything you thought you knew about sandwiches. But street food in Vietnam isn't just about flavor. It's about life. As you sit amidst the buzz of scooters and chatter, you'll witness scenes you won't find anywhere else. A noodle vendor wrapping rice rolls while a barber gives haircuts just a few feet away. A shoe shiner humming karaoke tunes as customers sip coffee nearby. Children playing, elders gossiping, and the rhythm of daily life unfolding around pots and pans. These sidewalks aren't chaotic. They're orchestrated symphonies of survival, creativity, and community. Here, everyone has a role, and every meal tells a story, not just of taste, but of resilience, tradition, and the art of turning simple ingredients into something magical. And amidst this vibrant tapestry, one figure stands out. The heartbeat of every street, every home, and every story. The Vietnamese woman, graceful, strong, and endlessly versatile. Because in Vietnam, beauty isn't just admired. It's woven into the fabric of everyday life. Where grace meets strength, the spirit of Vietnamese women. In the heart of Vietnam's bustling streets and quiet villages, you'll find a presence that defines the very soul of this country. The Vietnamese woman. With a gentle smile and determined eyes, she moves gracefully through a world where tradition and modernity intertwine. Whether balancing baskets of fresh produce along ancient alleyways or leading boardroom meetings in towering cityscapes, Vietnamese women embody a paradox few cultures capture so elegantly. Delicate in appearance, unbreakable in spirit, ranked among the most beautiful women in Asia, their charm goes far beyond smooth skin or flowing AO die ***. It's a beauty rooted in resilience, shaped by centuries of hardship, war, rebuilding, and relentless hope. In the early mornings, you'll see them sipping strong black coffee at sidewalk cafes, discussing business deals, family matters, or simply sharing laughter with friends. By afternoon, they're managing households, running shops, teaching classrooms, or innovating in fields from science to the arts. These are women who wear many hats. Mothers, daughters, entrepreneurs, leaders. They navigate a society rich in tradition while fearlessly stepping into roles that redefine Vietnam's future. And their influence doesn't end at home. Today, it's not uncommon to see Vietnamese women rising as CEOs, doctors, renowned artists, even stepping onto the global stage as diplomats and national icons. Yet, amidst these achievements, they remain deeply connected to their roots, honoring family values, community bonds, and cultural heritage with every step forward. Walk along Hon Kim Lake or the streets of Hanoi, and you'll witness this harmony firsthand. Young women dressed in modern fashion, chatting beneath blooming trees, while others don the timeless elegance of the capturing moments that blend past and present in a single frame. It's no surprise that many foreigners are drawn not just to Vietnam's landscapes, but to the warmth and depth found in its people, especially in these women who seem to carry both the weight and lightness of their nation's story. But beyond admiration lies a deeper truth. In a rapidly changing world, Vietnamese women are not just keeping pace, they're leading. And as they shape the future of this vibrant country, they also welcome thousands of foreigners who now call Vietnam home, creating a unique blend of cultures where East meets West, and where new stories are written every day. Because Vietnam isn't just a place to visit. For many, it becomes a place to belong, where expats find a life they never thought possible. For most people, the idea of living in a tropical paradise, surrounded by world-class cuisine, vibrant culture, and stunning landscapes, comes with a price tag only the wealthy can afford. But in Vietnam, that dream has quietly become a reality for thousands at a fraction of cost. Tucked between ancient temples and modern skyscrapers, nearly 100,000 foreigners now call Vietnam home. They come from South Korea, Japan, the US, and beyond, drawn not just by the beauty, but by something far more elusive in today's world. A life where quality doesn't demand sacrifice. Here, a comfortable apartment in the heart of Hanoi or Ho Chi Minh City might cost less than a weekend getaway in New York. A gourmet meal at a local restaurant? Barely the price of coffee back home. And that's the twist no one expects. While the Western world tightens its grip with rising living costs, Vietnam opens its doors to those seeking freedom. Not just financial, but the freedom to live fully. Morning strolls through bustling markets. Afternoons spent sipping coffee by serene lakes. Evenings filled with street food adventures and spontaneous karaoke sessions on sidewalks. It's a lifestyle that feels luxurious, yet remains astonishingly affordable. But what they didn't see coming was this. Because for many expats, Vietnam offers more than just a lower cost of living. It offers a sense of belonging in a community where traditions are honored, friendships cross cultures, and every day feels like a discovery. Of course, paradise isn't without its challenges. The language can twist your tongue, and the rhythm of life here dances to its own unpredictable beat. But those who stay quickly learn that the true value of Vietnam isn't measured in dollars. It's measured in moments. The laughter shared over a $1 bowl of pho, the kindness of strangers, the sunsets over rice paddies, and the realization that happiness was never about having more. It was about needing less. And as the world rushes by, Vietnam remains a quiet refuge for those willing to slow down and listen. But beyond affordable living and cultural charm, there's another reason why so many choose Vietnam. It's a land where adventure waits around every corner, from ancient caves to emerald bays. And for those with a curious heart, the journey has only just begun. The journey that changes you. Without you realizing it, it begins with a feeling, that quiet moment when your plane touches down and something in the air feels different, softer, slower. Kinda, you step into Vietnam, not knowing that this journey won't just show you new places. It will gently change how you see the world. Perhaps your first memory is of Ha Long Bay, standing at the edge of a boat, watching limestone cliffs rise from emerald waters like the remnants of an ancient myth. Or maybe it's the hum of a motorbike weaving through Hanoi's tree-lined streets, where history whispers through moss-covered temples and French colonial facades. Then comes the moment you take your first bite of street food. A simple bread, hot and crisp in your hands. And suddenly, everything slows down. The noise fades. The world narrows to this one moment of flavor, texture, and surprise. Somewhere along the way, you find yourself lost. Not geographically, but emotionally. In a village deep in the northern mountains, where children laugh barefoot in the fog. In a floating market in the Mekong Delta, where oranges are traded with a smile and no shared language. In a lantern-lit alley of Hoi An, where time stops just long enough for you to realize you don't want to start again. You meet strangers who treat you like family. You hear stories of war, loss, survival, told without bitterness, only with pride and grace. You see mothers riding scooters with 2 children and a bag of groceries, balancing life and love with the strength of 1,000 quiet victories. And one day, without even noticing, you catch yourself doing something Vietnamese. Drinking iced coffee slowly, not for caffeine, but for the pause. Crossing busy streets with unwavering confidence. Smiling more, needing less. Because Vietnam doesn't change you with spectacle. It changes you with simplicity. A soft breeze off a rice field. The steam rising from a bowl of soup. The echo of temple bells at sunrise. And when you leave, because one day you must, you'll carry it all with you. The warmth, the wonder, the whisper of a land that gave you more than memories. It gave you a new way to live. Some places don't just stay in your memory. They stay in your heart, *****. Not every journey leaves footprints on the land. some leave them on your soul. Vietnam is one of those places. A country where beauty isn't loud, it's subtle. Where the true treasures aren't locked away in museums, but found in everyday moments. A shared meal on a sidewalk, a sunset over terraced fields, a stranger's smile that feels like home. It's easy to chase the grand, the famous, the postcard-perfect destinations. But Vietnam teaches a quieter lesson. That life's greatest wonders often come wrapped in simplicity, patience, and unexpected kindness. Here, you don't just visit landscapes. You become part of a living story, written by mountains, rivers, streets, and most of all, by people. And as you return to your world, faster, louder, more complicated, you'll find that Vietnam lingers in the smallest ways. In how you savor your coffee, in how you greet a neighbor, in how you remember that happiness isn't found in having more. It's found in feeling more. Now, I want to hear your voice. If you had the chance, would you choose a life where simplicity becomes luxury and every day feels like a discovery? Type Vietnam in the comments if this hidden gem has captured your heart, or if one day you dream of walking its streets. And if you, like us, believe that the world still holds countless whispers waiting to be heard, stay with Earth Whispers, because beyond every horizon lies a story not just to be seen, but to be felt. We'll see you on the next journey, where the quietest places speak the loudest truths.